Yar! Welcome aboard the Cringe. I'm your captain, Joey Joey. And as you can tell, we got a little bit off schedule today. So we're going to start today. I already have one gyroid that I found. And part of the reason it took me a little late is I'm setting up a new stream setup. So in the process that I can potentially change out the computer, which I'm going to do today. I'm still running through a laptop right now at this point, but that'll change today. Okay, so just to give you a heads up, I just got the gyroid, nothing else. And so this one is a squeezoid. I think I already have one of those. But we'll start off, and I'll go handle that real quick so we're all on the same page. And that's a good one. Oh, childproof. Yeah, so I got a new setup. So I'm running a 27-inch monitor on the left side. And I'm running a 24-inch for the one I'm gaming through. So, and it's through a capture card. And, ooh, nice. And I just walked all over that again. Nuggets. Ooh. So I really need to do that today. I really need to handle that. Place. I don't remember that one. Place. Ooh. Let's place the other one. Place. All right. So I think I have a squeezoid. Put that away. Yeah. Yeah. Pardon me. I'm trying to move my setup around a little bit because I'm still trying to figure that out. Let's put the shovel away. That'll help. Put away. Yeah, I'm a little off my setting today. Let's go. So that is an arfoid and a squeezoid. Do I have a squeezoid? I think I do. Yep, right there. I think that's a squeezoid. Let's do place. Oh no. I may not have that one. Boy, this is getting difficult. I'm going to have to start changing some of this stuff. Place. Yeah, move that one over here. Place. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, so I bought a mini-forum computer. And like I said, I have a couple of different laptops I'm running these off of right now. I've got a Lenovo. Yeah, so those two are the same. So I'm going to take that one and get out of here with it. So I'm running it off of an i5 Lenovo, or I'm sorry, a Ryzen 5 Lenovo, and it's doing a pretty good job. I've had it for about 5 years, so I'm just trying to change out. So I bought a mini-forum, I think it's an X1. Give me a minute, I'll look. Yep, so it's an X1i or Ryzen 9 chip. So that is what I'm going to use for future. So that's more than capable of running two screens. So the laptop I'm using, while it's powered down, so the laptop is just the PC and I have a different monitor I'm using. So that's my current setup with the Lenovo. So I'm using a 27-inch monitor instead of the laptop settings. Let me go in here and see if I have. Yeah, and I also didn't get some coffee right away. Okay, I don't want to party in this. Yep. All right. So let me give that to Dottie, actually. There's a gift. What is it? Take my R-foiled. Okay, I don't need a retro soda. That's cool. Yeah, so just while you're streaming, just know that your video game content slows down a little bit. Just so you're aware. I thought that we were going to have a menu and, you know, get a DIY, but we didn't. What a lot of people don't know is I am using a stream card, capture card to capture all the video input. And I have a microphone, it's just a brand. So for some of you guys overseas, it might be like your Ball 4. I think it's called Ball 4, if I remember correctly. I used to shop there quite a bit when I was overseas. Oh, wow, look at all those logs. I gotta be honest, this is not my favorite part of chores. I've already looked up there, so we don't have anything there. I don't want to catch bugs. I know some of you guys are watching, some people probably watch like, would you not capture the butterflies? I gotta be honest, I probably would be too, but I'm at a pretty advanced place. I'm at a... Oh, somebody dropped a book. Hey, that's another thing I'm not sure I really like, but I understand I do it to try to make things. Good. Picked up lost item. Yay! So I can understand why. It's my favorite task to do all the time, just so you know. I know, it's starting to sound like a but... Alright, so I got one deal. Message bottle, let's see what it is. Jocks. I used to have Jock. You already know. Chicken nuggets. So I have these videos as not suitable for children, but that's not the case. At least on the stream content, there's nothing... the video content, there's nothing that you have to worry about as far as language. I'm pretty particular about that because I have a child. I just found a... Yeah, so I'm particular about that. I have a child. It's an adult child, but... other level functioning, so... so he has cognitive issues. So I'm really mindful of, you know, rated R content. I'd stick to PG. And most of the topics that we have, 99% of the topics will be fine for children. So as my son would tell you, rated R, not Joey and Dad. So, you know, oh, don't tell me I did this again. Yep, and I have my coffee. Okay, what's up, man? She's got to be my favorite one. Yeah, I went to go see the house so I can find Bams. All right. Cool. So I can't hear this coming out of my computer, but I have headphones. I'm just not using the headphones today. Because I find it's difficult. I can't listen to myself talk and actually talk because I talk in patterns, and I'm not trying to do that today. So I find that it helps my on-stream presence a little bit better. Do I have mail? I didn't even check that day. Man, I'm slacking. Yeah, so it helps my on-stream presence if I don't use headphones to listen to myself talk. Blue faint. I'm not a fan of that. Coffee of choice today is Nescafe. Put in storage. It is instant, but it's their espresso blonde, I think that's called, or gold. I like it. I save good coffee for when I go out. I try to drink cheaper stuff home. My dad used to, so I don't have a problem with it. I just make sure that I get the brand that I like as opposed to not like. Like, I can't just drink any brand of instant. I tried Starbucks instant, and it's a little rough. You know, maybe I'm just not used to it. To me, Starbucks coffee, it feels like they burn the beans. So it tastes bitter, real bitter. And to me, like, if you want caffeine, you actually need a blonde. Something that's a little less bold, actually holds more caffeine. She didn't post me the cancel. I didn't even pay attention. And tomorrow's going to be the first day with new bugs. Woohoo! Can't wait. we'll spend a little bit more time on stream tomorrow. I visit my son tomorrow, so I'm not going to get started till late. All right, I don't know who that is. Yeah, whatever, dude. Peace out, yo. Yeah, so I use a monster capture card going back to that original version. And it does okay. It's just a little temperamental. And it could be the setup I have, right? And sometimes when you use things that, sometimes the connection's a little weak. And that's fine. It does a perfectly good job. And believe it or not, I don't even think I'm doing it on a 5K or a 4K slot or a high-speed blue. So your USB is a 3.0 or 3.1. If it has a blue intersecting, I have 2 of those. Let's make sure. I have 30,000 spin. So once I find the tree, I'll be good. And sometimes I'll get a little finicky. So I have a feeling I already have butterflies. Not yet. I already have Levi. I'll move the pumpkins. And that might be it. I have orange. Hopefully we get orange. I'm going to have to clean up the flowers. So I might get tomorrow on stream. A little bit longer. I already have that type of dragonfly. Anyway, taking coffee. I do like instant, but it's got a particular type. I can't drink, I can drink it, I just prefer not to. Certain brands of the instant. Usually I go hang out with the VFW, make some coffee. One of my brothers is a firefighter. Well, actually, 2 of them were, and their kids were. They drew their own kind. So the firehouse has its own coffee. That's kind of cool. I'll try to put up a kind of, obviously they're my brothers, don't sponsor any of that stuff, but, it's a pretty good blend. It's supposed to be low acid, so it doesn't tear up your stomach if people have those issues. I tend to if I drink much, but I'm usually down to 2 cups, and one of them isn't. So this one actually went off day, so I have 2 cups of instant. And that was because I got up with a set of this swing set. And I'll be switching out my computer again, I'm not sure if I just said that, but I'm going to switch from a laptop to nice. Yeah, so I definitely have to take care of those flowers. So I'm going to set up from a laptop to a PC. It's I don't know what they call it, but it's a NUC style, a small one. It's kind of like a PC in a box. Monitors are so cheap, and those things are so small you could take them just about anywhere. Wow, I found 2 of those today. Hopefully I don't have to go back and do it over again. I might. Don't jump attention. Alright, well, there's 1. Yeah, so I take those flowers, and I'll probably I like the daily chores a little bit separate from everything else. So you guys can see the island. I gotta be honest, there are some really nice islands up there. I am not that advanced. I wish I was. If you guys have recommendations on what islands to visit, I would clearly take that advice. I don't like doing the sleeping, but there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, you're kidding. We're gonna go. I didn't even see Bam. And we're gonna bury. And now we're done pepper. So all I have to do is find the 2 or the 1 fossil now. That's my entrance area. A lot of people keep asking to see entrances. And I'm part of a few. I'm a part of a few Facebook posts or communities that involve Animal Crossing, even though it's 5 years old. Yeah, if you hear that like talking to me, hopefully you don't. I know, it's probably a little unprofessional, but that's okay. What's up, Flick? Flick, flip, click, flick-a-loo-ya. Yeah. Showing my age now. There you go, ma'am. And I don't know why he calls me Kablang, but I'm okay with that. Apparently I was in mid-coffee drink. There we go. Well, I do not like clothes, dude. Oh. Stop giving me clothes. What's up, lady? You guys ever remember the Animaniacs? They had that one little girl, and they're like, "What's up, Space Lady? Bye-bye. Okay, Space Lady." That was my favorite cartoon in the 90s. Ah, there we go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, it was like a little girl, kind of like Tom and Jerry, right? But it was the Animaniacs of Warner Brothers. And the little girl was always like, "Okay, Space Lady," when she was talking to her mom. And that was my favorite. I like that one. All right. Here you go, dude. Woo! Silly owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Yeah, you heard it. I am dating myself. All right. What would you like me to assess? Chicken nuggets. That means I'm going to have to go visit other islands to kind of make that happen. I'm fine. I would do the stamp rally part. Wow, that's pretty quick, man. We're down to like 20 minutes, so it's pretty rare. We got moving pretty quick today. Well, remember I started with having one gyroid already. There we go. Sneak peek. Yeah, that's part of the bad part of not listening to headphones. I'm not skilled yet. As soon as I can ignore myself talking, I'll I'll use my headphones so I could remember stuff. Shady Path and Dragonfly Bridge, all right here. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where's the Dragonfly Path? Right there. There we go. So as soon as I get more seasoned, I'll get that squared away. I'll be able to listen and hear the things, so because I just find it easier to have it go through the headphones. I don't want it to be too complicated. All right, down we go. Let's go to the dinosaurs. Oh, I'm sorry, the fossils. Yeah, so it's a little awkward using for my gaming setup or streaming setup. It's a little awkward using two-size screens. You know, at some point I'll improve that a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it right now. And besides, I like a bigger screen for the CP or for the PC. Oh, nice. One more. Aquatic reptiles. Which one's my last one? Extinction. God, all in one spot. And we have one more day of this tomorrow. So today's the 30th, so we have one more day of this stuff. Yeah. Hopefully your day is going well. I'm excited about the Switch coming out next Wednesday night because I'm going to be waiting in line at my local GameStop. Very fortunate the town I live in has one. I know those guys pretty well. They don't do any favors, but they're really good people. They like gaming just like I do. And I guess they're probably about my age, you know, so most of the guys. Matter of fact, I told one guy I'm streaming Captain Toad. He's like, oh, sweet. You know, I found that kind of cool. Yeah, so the game store owner, one of the managers, runs two of them. He's pretty cool. He's down to earth. He was with my son every time I took him in there. So if you don't know, my son is on the severe end of the spectrum and very frequently when we go out in public. And a lot of times I can't take him out in public. Okay, the ghost, so we're going up. And the manager was really cool. He would turn off the screens sometimes. And that's why I always think it's good to get to know people that you're frequent, like the stores. Because a lot of places go out of their way, as best as they can. You know, my son had like a 10-minute window. You know, if he went somewhere, you had pretty much 10 minutes, 15 if he was in a good space, but 10 was more like it. And so, and Anyway, get back to that GameStop. The guy was really cool. And so I'm pretty grateful for that. So I always frequent that place. And I don't care if there's a difference in price. We're only talking $10. And, you know, if it really bothers me that much, which it doesn't, you know, as long as the game is within $5 to $10, I'm okay. It's not that I can afford all the expensive stuff. It's just sometimes I think you pay for some of the experience that you have, and I'm okay with that. You know, I don't have anything against Amazon, and I order from Amazon quite a bit. I just order different things from Amazon. They handled the Switch 2 pre-order. They handled that really well. My local one. About 5 people at a time. And, so I'll grab that in. There we go. They put 5 at a time. They let us order stuff. Let us help 5 more people. I was the 10th or 11th person in line. And, met some really cool people that I hope to see again. A lot of them are gamers just like I am. When it comes to gaming, I'm a little bit on the older end. But I enjoy gaming. You're gonna laugh. When I was a kid, I always had to fight my parents for the Atari. And my brothers. And I'm from a big family. And so I never got the opportunity to play. So told myself once I get older, I'm gonna do that. Oh, cool. She gave me another one. Thank you. Appreciate you, Sable. You rock. You're what makes this whole place run. Peace out, yo. So I told myself I would game. And so I honestly play Animal Crossing every day. You know, it's only like a difference of 5 or 10 minutes between playing on my own and streaming content. And I don't live stream, I record them. And I don't edit yet, but I'm getting to that point where I'm going to start thinking about it. I don't really have a lot of issues with that kind of stuff, but I'm okay with people seeing my errors too. Red Todd bed. 7,000? Yeah, I'll buy that. What the heck? Alright. I don't know, think about upgrading that. Peace out, yo. So I don't have too many issues with that kind of stuff, but, you know, it's only, you know, I think I can usually be able to process all that kind of stuff, so that's not that big a deal to me. And like I said, I play Animal Crossing every day. I would probably, to be honest, let's go there. I'm going to drop some money in. Deposit. What do I have? 3,000 we're going to make. Yeah, we'll just do, we'll do 75. Firm. Good. That was close. I'm going to deposit another 10 grand. Firm. There we go. Almost halfway through. Yeah, I'm going to sign off on that. Got it. Okay, and I should have sold more stuff. I'm still more efficient than I was last time we were doing this. Yesterday. I think that was a 40-minute video. And we're at 30 right now, so not too shit. Again, I started, you know, I had to restart. I was having problems with one of the systems I was using. Yeah, MasterCard can be a little finicky. And it's not brainy, it's just, I think some of the connections are a little worn. Yeah, so I would, you know, I'd buy the same capture card again, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Confirm, bam. Awesome. Yeah, good. 20,000. I should have worked. Alright. Yeah, so I picked that up at a big box store, the one that starts with W. And I picked up a J5 dock. That's what I'm using to stream the content in. J5 is a brand, but that's my extra dock. I'm not going to pay $50 for another dock. I should. Probably get better quality, but I'm okay with that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm a knucklehead. There we go. Plant. There we go. Well, at least I didn't, you know, put the wrong amount of money in, or, you know, 1,000 many times. Out that way. Away. And I'll take that 30,000 away. Bam. Alright, so I'm gonna go back here. And I still did not find any cooking DIY. So I'm gonna leave that be. I'm okay with not having that one today. Let's go downstairs. So this is the only time I got an A on my I got gold. I think I got a gold plaque. Now I'm starting to get the hang on wall. Hang on wall. Hang on wall. Alright. Sweet. Alright, so now bam. Bam. Oh. Software, so continue. And A. That's what I meant to do. So I got one more day of bugs. And I am going to, I don't know, for some reason I just want to do it every day. I have no idea. Try to get all the walls covered. I have no idea why. And I still have room on the bottom, so I might put KK's elbows on the bottom. But I'm going to put, right next to the side wall, I'm going to put it in a row, and then that'll pretty much be it for, the fossil or stamp rally. I won't have any more space. So I'm not sure if I took you guys on a tour, but I have all 3 levels, and I have just about I have a good chunk of KK songs. And then I'll make sure to try to do that again. I always say that, and I'm sorry. But we'll try that again. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what else I can do. What's in here? I'll put all this stuff away, put in storage, keeping that, put in storage, put in storage, put in storage, and we'll put that in storage. All right, so I'm going to end right here while I drink my coffee. And cheers. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you, and we'll hopefully get another video out today, whether it's Captain Toad or whether it is cleaning up the island, starting to move some flowers that I don't have in one spot. So hopefully I'll do that again. Hopefully I'll clear some time in my schedule where I can get that done. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. And thanks for subscribing and thanks for the likes. For what it's worth, I appreciate everyone. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.